Susie here. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just actually eating my breakfast, so hopefully I don't have anything on my face from eating breakfast. But I'm just getting ready for work, and I figured today would be the perfect day to go ahead and film this video. Been meaning to film it for a while. So I had a comment videos back that was asking me if I could show you guys how I do my eyebrows. And I've been putting it off, not because I didn't want to do it, but because honestly, I just don't even really have much of a process anymore to do my eyebrows. So I just put on my moisturizer, some foundation and everything. And this is what my eyebrows look like when I do that. So you can see that over here in the corners, it has faded away. So I had ombre powder brow done. I had it done, I'm gonna say about 4 years ago. And I have not been able to get my yearly touch-ups because I don't live where I used to live. I would have to go to a whole new person, have it done. So it is fading away. And especially when I put on foundation, you can see that it's fading. So ombre powder brow is basically a form of permanent makeup. So it is tattooed on your face. So when I wash my face, whatever I do, it's there. But even though it is fading away and I have not yet been able to go and get it touched up, I just kind of fill it in with just a little bit of eyebrow powder, and they look, I'm gonna say, almost good as new. So that is actually my process, but I will show you guys really quickly how I do that. So again, if you don't have ombre powder brow, you're gonna just basically be not having the stencil. So I basically use the ombre powder brow that I had done as a stencil of how to fill my eyebrows in. And it actually does help me a lot because at least I have that stencil to go off of, and I know that they're gonna be even each time. If you don't have that stencil, you can still do this method to fill your eyebrows in. You're just not gonna have that stencil to go off of. You're just gonna have to go with your natural eyebrow shape. So what I use to fill in my brows is actually an eyeshadow. And this is from NYX. This is their Professional Makeup Happy Hour eyeshadow. And it's just a little single eyeshadow pot. And this color matches pretty well with my eyebrows. I know it looks a bit light, but once you actually get it on, it does look a lot better. It looks definitely more like my eyebrows. And then to fill them in, I just use a little brush. This brush I actually got at Dollar Tree, and it's just a very small little brush, and I'm so used to it now that even though it's not the most precise looking brush, I'm so used to it that it's all I know. So I've just grown accustomed to it. So let me show you guys how I do it. So what I do is I just get some product, and I just really start at the inner corner here. And I can kind of visualize where that line used to be. You see? And then I start filling it in. There we go. And sometimes I'll go ahead and do this side so that I can make sure right off the bat that they're even. See, if I didn't have this stencil to go off of, it'd make it a little harder. And I'm a big fan of permanent makeup because for me personally, my eyebrows are like basically non-existent. I don't know. I don't know. Me and my mom, we both have the same problem. It's like the hair is very light and it's extremely sparse. So there's barely any of it. You can kind of just barely see the hairs. So for me, permanent makeup saves me a lot of money. And no, I'm not like scared of it. I have tattoos, so it's just another tattoo, and it doesn't hurt. Not to me. So this is the part where I just start basically filling it in. And, you know, the reason why I use eyebrow powder or I use this shadow is because it has a more natural look, a softer look, and a more natural look. I've tried filling it in with like pencils and eyebrow pens, and I just think it looks more heavy and it looks more just not as like soft, more bold, kind of in your face. And I think pens and things like that, they're a little bit better when you're creating hair-like strokes rather than filling in a large area. So there's one. And you can see I'm just going over the parts where I had the ombre powder brow done. You guys were thinking this was going to be some long, complicated process, but it's really not. And that's the reason why I haven't filmed the video on it yet, because I'm like, is it really worth me showing you guys this? But since, you know, I did have a comment asking, I do like to follow through. So I figured, let's do it. And what I do is I add a little extra here to the edge because it's really, really faded out of this edge here. And then to kind of even them out, what I take is my finger and I just run it along the edge there to just kind of blur that. And then I'll just kind of make sure that it looks even. And that's it. That's how I do my eyebrows. So again, you know, if I didn't have the ombre powder brow, it would definitely be more hard for me to do it. But I tried so many different eyebrow products and I just have terrible eyebrows naturally, so I just decided to get them done, and I've been happy ever since. Honestly, I love it. But yeah, this is how I do my eyebrows. So hopefully you guys did find that helpful. If you're looking for a more softer eyebrow, I would definitely recommend eyebrow powder over like pencils or eyebrow pens. It'll just help you create a more soft look to the eyebrow, and they're easier to work with and more mistake friendly. So if you do make a mistake, kind of easier to kind of remove and smudge and, you know, get it how you want it. It's a little harder with the eyebrow pens and pencils. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.